Welcome to today's session. So we are discussing Walt Whitman's passage to India in this video. This is just a discussion about the 8th stanza. We had already done a detailed discussion of the 7th stanza in the former video. Moving on to the next section. O soul, thou pleasest me, I thee, sailing the seas or on the hills or waking in the night. Thoughts, silent thoughts of time and space and death, like waters flowing, bear me indeed as through the regions infinite, whose air I breathe, whose ripples here lave me all over. Bathe me, O God, in thee, mounting to thee, I and my soul to range in range with thee. So he says that, so he is on his voyage, okay, towards the realm of God, and he keeps on, assuring himself and his own soul that, O soul, thou pleasest me, I thee, sailing these seas or on the hills or waking in the night. Okay, so you are my companion, and nothing beyond our own company is enough to undertake such a journey. Although we are sailing the seas, or our voyage should be, or our mounting to the God on the vertical plane, it may be through the hills that we do not know, or waking in the nights, because maybe after undergoing or covering many distances, you have to travel still long, so your nights become sleepless. Okay, you might be waking in the nights. Thoughts, silent thoughts of time and space and death, like waters flowing. He says that we to beget the silent thoughts of time, space and death. All these, okay, these are understood by the soul. Okay, only when the self gets immersed, or the self gets selfless, and it takes the company of the self, then only you could escape from such kinds of thoughts. Okay, you should come out of the material things on the earth, this time, space, death, etc. Once the self gets immersed with the soul, then nothing of this will be a priority. And like waters flowing, bear me indeed as through the regions infinite. Okay, so these thoughts, the silent thoughts, it comes to me like flowing water. And oh my God, carry me, bear me means carry me indeed as through the regions infinite. Okay, regions infinite over here is the realm of infinity. Okay, carry me to the infinite regions, that is to you, my God, whose air I breathe, whose ripples here lave me all over. Bathe me, O God, in thee. Okay, so he these sentences has a connection with the spirituality. So these are the highly mystified lines in this poem. He says that the very region of infinity, the realms of infinity, and when I reach over there, then of infinity, whose air I breathe, whose ripples here, this is a realm of unknown, right? So he doesn't have that accurate knowledge that what this realm is made up of. So he makes use of an air-filled space as a realm. Then he feels like the presence of water over there. So the ripples, whose ripples I hear, lave me all over. Okay, lave me all over. Lave over here means residue. Okay, so when I visit over there, so just bathe me, okay, in that divine blessing. Okay, the presence of God. Bathe me, O God, in thee, mounting to thee. When I come up to you, mounting to thee, coming up to you, bathe me, O God, in thee, I and my soul to range in range of thee. So we are coming over there in order to range with thee. Okay, in order to be a part of you, in order to be up to you. Okay, to understand the pure love and harmony that you possess, or which is what exactly you are. So that's it. Let's move on to the next section of the 8th stanza. So here he goes on with that voyage with the soul. He says here he describes God as transcendent, that is not of this world. Of course God is transcendent. Although, thou means you, although transcendent, nameless, the fiber and the breath, light of the light, shedding forth universes, thou sender of them, thou mightier sender of the true, the good, the loving, thou moral spiritual fountain, affection source, thou reservoir. Well, so he says that you are transcendent, you are nameless. He goes on describing God through his language, and we have a feeling like, you know, the language, although he tries to describe God using his language, you know, those descriptions are literally insufficient, because, you know, God is actually beyond the limits of human knowledge. So he says that you are the fiber and the breath. Okay, this is how he describes God. The light of the light, shedding forth universes. Okay, all the universes in the world which are known and unknown to us. You think that the universe is static? Never, right? It's dynamic. It keeps on moving. It keeps on dividing and moving. Okay, in a plane that we could even never ever get into about the mystery of all the universes. Well, you are the center of them. Okay, you are the center of all these. Okay, which are unknown to human beings. Thou mightier center of the true, good and the loving. So you are the epicenter of everything that is true, good and loving. The moral, spiritual fountain. You are the moral and spiritual fountain of this world. Affection source. You are the reservoir. Okay, you are the reservoir of all this love and affection. Oh, pensive soul of me. So he says that, oh, deeply thinking. You know, pensive over here means worried. So my soul is worried right now, just because, you know, I have not you know, attained my reconciliation with the God. I couldn't get an opportunity to reach the realm of God yet. So pensive. Oh, pensive soul of me. Oh, thirst unsatisfied. So, you know, even right now he has to satisfy his thirst of meeting the God. Wait is not there. Wait is not haply for us. Somewhere there, the comrade perfect. So, can we be optimistic? So he's asking a question. Okay, can we be optimistic that the comrade perfect, who is the comrade perfect over here? The God. The God is waiting there for us. Okay, and we had already you know, started the voyage. Thou pulse, the motive of the stars, suns and system. He again goes on describing God, okay, using language. You are the pulse. You are the pulse of everything. You are the motive. You are the sole motive of the stars, suns. Why the stars exist? Why the sun is there? Why it is burning? Why the system is prevailing in this universe? That circling move in order, safe and harmonious. He is literally referring to the movement of the planets in its orbits. The circling move which is in order, safe and harmonious. Athwart the shapeless vastness of space. Athwart means across. Across the shapeless vastnesses of space. Okay, it's literally eluding the known. Okay, this the very skill of the God about creating this shapeless vastness of space. Okay, across these, how should I think? How breathe a little breath? How speak if out of myself? Okay, so in this you know, world of infinity, if I am out of myself, okay, so this is the sole purpose of each and every man, that you have to be yourself. You should you should go back to your own innocent intuitions, with the primal intuitions of you. Okay, if you are, then only you can be yourself. If it's not, you know, what do you think? How will you be able to take a single breath or speak? I could not launch to those superior universes. Okay, so if I'm not to myself, okay, I'm not looking inward. I cannot accomplish or start. Launch over here means start to those superior universes, the realms of God, wherein you have to go to for a divine union of God. Moving on to the next section, it says that swiftly I shrivel at the thought of God, at nature and its wonders, time and space and death. Then I, turning, call to thee, O soul, the actual me. So he says that, the poet and the soul had started a voyage to reach out to God. And in between, when he goes on describing the greatness of God, trying to put him through his language and all, and when he met with failure, he couldn't literally put everything that he is feeling or he got out of his intuitions about God into the words as such. So swiftly, that means suddenly, I shrivel at the thought of God. Shrivel over here means shrink, or he just gets shocked about that very thought of God. Oh my goodness, okay, eluding the known, I'm going to meet, okay, that great God above. So he suddenly gets shocked, and when he look onto the nature, its wonders, at nature and its wonders, the time, space and the death. Okay, but that I, turning, call to thee, O soul, thou actual me. So in such times of fear, I would just come and turn and look back to you, my soul, because I'm literally taking this voyage in the company of you. So you will be there strengthening me, okay, until I reach. I confront my God Almighty above. And he again, okay, goes on describing his companionship with the soul. And lo, thou gently masterest the orbs, okay, the universes, the soul, just because the soul knows all the orbits, okay, the voyage, okay, where should they go in order to reach the God. And lo over here, it's actually a usage to call attention, okay. And lo, thou gently masterest the orbs. O soul, you know the orbits, okay, the ways, the paths leading to the realm of God. Thou matest time, smilest contented death, and you are the mate of time, and you are the smilest contented death, okay. The very existence of soul is actually taken as a divine element, okay, which is there within mind. So that way, at the time of death, you should be thinking like the soul is actually rising above in order to go for that circumnavigation, so as to reach out and merge with the super soul, which is very purpose of each and every soul. So that is how it becomes the smilest content at death, and fillest, swellest full the vastness of space, and you are everywhere, okay, being the divine element, you are everywhere. You fillest and fullest the vastness of space. Moving on to the next. Greater than stars or suns, bounding, O soul, thou journeyest forth. What love than thine and ours could wider amplify? What aspirations, wishes, outweigh means outdo thine and ours, O soul. So he says that greater than stars or suns, I bound you, okay, O soul, in the journey forth, because when they are doing the voyage, they will be passing through these stars, suns. Remember, he makes use of the not sun but sun. So that again talks about that the secrets that are held by the God. We are only to know one sun, okay, but there is the possibility of many suns in the universe, and he is going to travel that much of distance to reach the God. So greater than stars or suns, bounding, O soul, thou journeyest forth, okay, I will bound to you and I will journey forth. What love than thine and ours would wider amplify, okay. What kind of love is there in this universe which could surpass our love? What love than thine and ours could wider amplify? There is no other love, okay, which is above that could surpass our bonding? What aspiration? There are no other aspirations, wishes that could undo or outweigh thine and ours, O soul. Okay, no other aspiration. So we have aspirations towards each other. We have wishes that we want to accomplish. No other aspirations and wishes would come in our way. What dreams of the ideal? What plans of purity, perfection, and strength? Okay, these you have to move apart. Okay, place apart, because our dreams of the ideal, that is intact. Our plans of purity, perfection, and strength, that is pure, that is innocent. What cheerful willingness for others' sake to give up all. Okay, this is what we have to achieve. You have to sink in the company of the soul. You shouldn't, give up everything for the sake of others. Okay, so no other cheerful willingness towards others should be entertained, but you should accompany the wishes and pleasures of the soul. For others' sake to suffer all. You shouldn't go and suffer yourself for the sake of others, but you have to amplify your relationship. You have to suffer for the company of the soul with you. Okay, reckoning ahead, O soul, when thou the time achieved. So over here he imagines the actual experience of divine God. Okay, reckoning ahead, O soul, when thou the time achieved. Okay, so imagine that very time has come that you're going to meet the God. The sea all seas, okay, seas all crossed, weathered the capes. Weathered means you have come through safely. Capes over here means the ends of lands. Okay, all the lands in the universe, they had covered, they had weathered, they had come through safely. Okay, surpassing, voyaging through the ends of each and every land in this universe. The voyage done. Okay, and they have finished with the voyage. Surrounded, copest, frontest God. Okay, and you are right now standing like you are surrounded. You are coping with, you are confronting the God above. Yieldest, that aim attained. The aim attained. The aim has finally been attained. Okay, divine union with the God. That's the aim over here. And what happens next? That is literally given in the last two lines of this stanza. As filled with friendship, love complete, the elder brother found, the younger melts in fondness in his arms. Okay, so when at the time when you meet your God, what will happen? Your love will be complete. Already you are in the company of the soul because of the love that yourself had with the soul. Yourself had dissolved and had united with the soul already. It's how they started circumnavigation, and by reaching over here, you're filled with the friendship and your love becomes complete. That ultimate goal of the soul for that divine union with the God. Okay, that is accomplished. What happens? The elder brother found, and you have found the elder brother. The God over here is the elder brother, and he says that the younger melts in fondness in his arms. Like, you are to enjoy elder brother's affection over there, like a younger brother melts in the fondness of the elder brother. You're going to see that you are going to literally have such a kind of a divine union. To see how beautifully he relates that spiritual journey and reunion with the God. So this is just contemplation. Okay, he imagines to achieve. So it's always well said quote. No, you have to start everything by seeing the end in mind. So this is the end that he sees. And moreover, I would say that when this section started, he was shriveling at the thought of God. No, he just got shocked at the greatness of God, and he imagines. Maybe this imagination is a kind of consoling that he makes to himself, that when I needn't be frightened. Okay, when I get this divine union with the God, I get to this realm of God, because he will be acting like the elder brother, and he will be fondling me, okay, like a younger brother in his arms. How beautiful, okay, is the description. Thank you.